Views expressed here are not supported by and do not reflect those of the Evening Rush Network. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome. 1, 2. Welcome, everybody. It's the Evening Rush each and every Wednesday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Dawn Rainbow TK. You already know what it is, man. Shout out to IXS Radio. Shout out to WUPN 86.4, The Beat in South Carolina. My bro Nick out there. You already know what it is. Shout out to the whole Fleet DJs and the whole family out there. Shout out to Envy. She is now number 3 on Fleet. Oh my God, what's going on? Listen, man. Listen. We making moves out there. Shout out to Bobby D Customs. And of course, shout out to Green Tides Media. The morning show was jacked today. I enjoyed it very, very much. We are all hyped. We are all feeling good. I just want to say one thing.
You're now listening to the Evening Rush Network.
Happy motherfucking New Year, man.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. We setting it off right. I think we have getting ready to have one of the most amazing shows this new year.
New Year.
First and foremost, first thing. Ladies, how was your New Year?
My New Year's was eventful, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't say out. We were at a friend's house. It was cool. Nothing spectacular, just people hanging out, having a good time. Born in the New Year like that. That's it. That's all.
Okay, how was your New Year?
She got a lag.
That's that Texas weather, man.
It was cool. It was peaceful. Just chilled a little bit. Chilled at the house, cooked a little couple of things, and just brought the new year in peace. Getting some finishing my vision board for 2024, and we kicked it. Lay back.
Dawn, how was your New Year's?
My New Year sucked. Let me tell you. I had the most craziest stomach virus. I could not drink. I couldn't do anything. Me and the porcelain god was friends.
Oh.
Shout out to that dude. Like I was just jacked up the whole year.
So
but
it was
I had
already
spend it with my family, which was amazing. No, didn't drink it.
No, you didn't drink, but you was talking to the porcelain god like you had been drinking.
Yeah. The opposite way. But we definitely But we definitely enjoyed it. We were together, and that was the most important part. We watched the ball. The mayor of New York dropped the ball. Literally, he was a minute late on dropping the ball because he let some dude sing. So the ball dropped late, a whole minute late. So it was 12 o'clock, and the ball was going down. So it was 12:01 actually, but okay. Shout out to.
I have no idea. I think I may have watched it, but I don't know.
Shout out to me. Always, man. I'm so proud of him. Like for real, great job, bro.
You're so proud of Eric Adams.
So, he's doing an amazing job. I'm so proud. Yeah. All right, so without further delay, because I know why y'all all here. Y'all want to hear? Y'all want to see Lauryn Nichole? She's in the building. Yes, Lauryn Nichole is in the building. We're not letting her in yet. Because I gotta let her in right. Like
let her in right.
This is our first show of the new year. First, I gotta say a couple of things. First of all, I need y'all to like, subscribe, share.
Do we really?
Those are the most important things. If you want to call in, the number is 929-282-0266. And if you would love to support the show, because we definitely need the support, go to the Evening Rush, $ the Evening Rush on Cash App. I just want to announce that this is our last show. What's good, Joker? I see you on the check-in, bro. Shout out to Joker and the whole morning show crew. I want to say this is the last show on YouTube, Facebook, all that good stuff. Last show. We appreciate y'all watching us on these channels. It was amazing, but I think it's time that we switch. So that meaning we want all of you that are watching us today to come over to the eveningrushnetwork.com and watch us. You can also watch us on the app. Download the app. It's on Google. It's on Apple. You can actually go on Amazon. And you can enjoy watching us on the Fire Stick. It's a beautiful thing. Amazon Fire Stick. So shout out to the Amazon Fire Stick. So we're all over still. But we're saying farewell to Facebook. We're saying farewell to YouTube. What do you got to say about that, ladies? Y'all good with that?
I'm good with that. They don't want to pay us for our talent. So
you gotta
go.
It's the new year.
Gotta go.
So make sure y'all go to eveningrushnetwork.com. Check us out, man. Show that support. We're still here, man. Yes, my stomach said it. Yes. All the 223 and all that. Yes. So I want to introduce our guest the correct way. We're going to play one of her videos from last year. And then we're going to let her in the building. And I'm telling you, this girl is talented. When Absolutely. I say she's an amazing artist because I sat there and listened to her music, and I ain't going to front. I dropped one. Just one, though. Just one. Not doing it. I dropped one because it was like, her voice was amazing. And her EP was one of artwork. So let's get to her first video, and then we're going to let her come in. It's Lauryn Nichole, Blocked. It's the Evening Rush. Tap in.
Took a while, didn't know I had it in me, played your part. You made it so damn easy, bet you thought you would be able to see me after dark, after dark, after dark. Now it be L-O-C-K-E-D-T blocked, L-M-A-O-T-T-Y-L-I, blocked, 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 you're deleted. Now it be L-O-C-K-E-D-T blocked, L-M-A-O-T-T-Y-L-I, blocked, 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 you're deleted. Don't text my phone, acting like you don't know what's up as a tone. That burn you felt when you searched me up, call decline. Message failed, now you can't reach me, friend denied. No post yet, now you can't see me, limited. No checking in, know how you going, creeping in. Know I miss you, text, know where you going, you can spend all your time, never knowing. Now it be L-O-C-K-E-D-T blocked, L-M-A-O-T-T-Y-L-I, blocked, 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 you're deleted. L-O-C-K-E-D-T
Yep. And as you see, we got Miss Lauryn Nichole in the building.
Hello.
What's going on, Miss Lauryn Nichole? How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
We're good.
Good.
First and foremost, thank you for gracing us with your presence.
Amen.
Thank you.
We start our show off every way, which way, but the first way we'd like to know is who is Lauryn Nichole?
So I'm a recording artist. I'm a songwriter, singer, mental health advocate. I'm very heavy on advocating for mental health and going to therapy, and really like priding myself on focusing on encouraging other people to kind of focus on their mental health. So yeah, I'm a dark pop artist officially, and yeah, that's who Lauryn Nichole is.
That's the
Dark
first
pop.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That one is new. I haven't heard that one.
It is new.
She said
So I'm
officially.
definitely gonna be checking out dark pop now.
Oh yeah.
Well, explain to me what dark pop is.
So it's really like when I talk about when I listen to music and I'm sad, I don't want to listen to something that's sad because it's gonna make me sadder.
Mm-hmm.
So I figured come up with something where you could still talk about like the dark topics, like the depression, anxiety, stuff that we go through, but make it fun. So like I'm sad, but I could dance to it because it sounds good. But like I'm still sad, but I could cope with it.
Exactly. Yeah. You don't want to be out here rod waving everybody.
No.
He just makes you sad. Like you just listen to him, you be like, even if he wasn't sad, he make you sad. You be like, oh,
immediate tears. Yes.
I was sad when he did the whole falling back thing. So I was sad. So I already know what you're talking about. Yeah. That was just sad. Okay. Quick question. There's a big difference in that picture to the picture we're looking at. A lot of working out, a lot of hitting the gym, making sure everything is what it's supposed to be. Tell us how that story went about.
And
tell us about Blocked.
Okay, so Blocked is actually a part of my first album called 17. And the album was about me losing my virginity and getting ghosted afterwards.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was not fun. Me and the guy were like together. We were like, I thought that was my man. And then like,
as they say, your man left you for dead.
He really did.
Yeah, who we stabbing?
He did me so dirty. So I went through really bad depression and heartbreak from it. And I realized I had to block him because I caught myself like still looking at his social media, trying to see what he was doing, like kind of mourning something that I didn't get a chance to have closure with because it didn't really have an ending. So I had to BLOCKEDT him. And yeah, you kind of can see that I was in a slightly dark spot because I was emotionally eating. So I gained a lot of weight. Like that's probably the biggest size I've ever been. And I just was not happy. Like I was really sad. I was still doing music, of course, because it was my only escape, but I just was really sad. So one day my mom had a talk with me and she was like, if you got like what your dreams looked like tomorrow, like if you got a call to get signed, if you got a call to perform for Coachella, do you think you're ready? And I'm like, no, I'm not physically where I want to be. I'm not mentally, I'm not emotionally, I'm not spiritually where I want to be. So it kind of woke me up because I'm like, I never want to have to get ready when the moment comes. I want to be ready. Right. So from that day forward, I just took my health so much more serious, going to the gym. Now I go 5 times a week at 4:40 a.m. for like an hour a minute.
Jesus, no. At 4:40,
hold on, time out. I gotta clock that in.
At 4:40, I'm still rolling over. Like
I'm still asleep.
She's talking about going to the gym at 4:40. Now, hell no, I'm still rolling over trying to get that warm. 4:40.
She said the time like it was nothing. Like, yeah, I'm up at 4:40 and I'm about to go. I was like, whoa, wait a minute.
She said PM in another story. She said in the morning, AM. At 4:40,
I'm mad when I gotta wake up to go to the restroom.
I'm like, exactly. I'm like this.
Yes. It was not.
Yeah, we missed those days.
it definitely takes a lot of discipline to have to get up at 4:40. But I know if I don't wake up in the morning and do it, I'm not gonna go after work because I'm drained. I work with kids, so like kids take a lot out of you.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just not gonna go. So I had to just make the decision. You got to be disciplined. If you want this life, you have to commit to it. You have to be 10 toes down. You can't make any more excuses. And I've lost, I think, I haven't even checked my weight since this new workout journey. My first workout journey, I lost 27 pounds. So I'm probably at like 35-ish pounds now down. So yeah.
Rodney.
Thank you.
Yeah, I definitely want to shout out everybody that's on the check-in right now. Shout out to Ida,
that's my
Santa
mom.
Locust. Okay. Shout out to Rodney Dunn. I see you on the check-in.
Yes, that's what's up.
Oh,
hey,
one of the ladies was about to ask you a question. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Not me. I think TK
I
had a
was.
question.
So, I first want to celebrate you for realizing. First, I want to celebrate your mom for asking that question and being very, honest and blunt with you. So definitely celebrate that. But I also want to celebrate you for realizing and being honest with yourself to say, hey, mentally, emotionally, physically, I'm not ready. Because a lot of times people will be like, oh, yeah, I am. And then they fall on their face. So I definitely celebrate you for being honest with yourself and then saying, hey, I'm finna get it together so I can be ready. Because they say if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
Amen. And you know it.
Right.
Preach. Thank you. I appreciate that. It definitely was a huge wake-up call. And I literally told her, I was like, I'm gonna remember this day for the rest of my life because it's truly the day my whole mindset shifted. And like I just started taking myself like serious. And not even just in music, but like health and my mentality is even more important than the music. If you can't be like show up for yourself, how are you going to show up for a fan base or for people in general? So yes.
Yeah.
So my next question is, what made you want to sing?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
What made you want to sing?
So I actually didn't want to sing. And I want to say that because I started off dancing. I thought I was going to be like a professional dancer. Well, I technically was. I used to dance for the Detroit Pistons from 9 to 12. So dance was my life.
Wow.
Like I thought I was going to be Beyonce's background, if not like her coach. You know what I mean? Like I was not playing around. I injured myself. I had a foot condition called plantar fasciitis because I was in dance like 4 to 5 hours every day after school, and like 10 to 12 dances in the recitals. So I was like always on my feet, and it broke my foot down. So after I got injured, I obviously didn't really have a way to express myself. I was going through a lot of childhood trauma, a lot of stuff within my household, and dance at that time was my only escape. And yeah, so I kind of started writing like while I was injured, like just on a notepad, just how I'm feeling. And eventually it turned into songs. I was singing in the shower one day and my mom asked me if it was me. I told her no because I was embarrassed to sing. And she told me to post a cover on Facebook and Instagram. It went crazy. I started posting singing covers on YouTube. One of my videos went viral. I think I asked people to rate my singing 1 to 10 on Monkey. It's an app where you just talk to strangers. The video went viral. So I was like, maybe I could do this.
Well, I want to first commend your mother because I see she was a big inspiration on a lot of things going on with you.
She out here lying to her mama. Out here lying to her mother. No, that wasn't me, Ma. That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
It wasn't. Yes.
But once again, I'm sorry that you hurt your foot.
Thank you.
But I'm happy that you hurt your foot because it lets you bring out the artistry of your voice, which is amazing.
But look, she can still do what her first love was. She can still dance in her videos on
Yeah.
stage. Yeah. She's not gonna be a backup dancer. You gonna be the main dancer. You is Beyonce, girl.
You're gonna be that one. That's it. That drop a bomb for Rainbow. Oh man. And you know women don't get bombs on this show. So you're doing good right now, Rainbow. You're doing good. So first and foremost, Joker want to say he just want to let you know that you're doing wonderful every morning.
Getting bombs from you. I love it.
You Joker wanted to let it be known that your video is still being played every morning on the morning show with Bet and Joker. So definitely want to shout out the fact, like, listen, it's love over here.
Thank you.
So, before I get into the next video, because this is the one I saw that just was like, okay, this was the start right here, which was
this is the one that made him drop
Show Me
his
Chivalry.
Oh
yeah, I was like, what? Whoa, wait a minute, whoa, what is this? Okay, who is it? I gotta know who this person is. Show Me Chivalry. What was that about?
So personally, I've had a lot of like toxic relationships. I won't say I've had a lot. The relationships that I have been in, which is like 1 to 2, have been toxic. And it kind of ties back to my daddy issues. I have always been used to being verbally, emotionally abused. Used to somebody who's inconsistent, used to someone who doesn't treat me the best. So I was just saying on another interview, actually, like the thing of like, oh my God, women like bad boys. Like y'all wanting to get treated bad. It's not that we want to get treated bad. It's that that's all we know. That's what we're used to. We didn't have an image to teach us otherwise. So I was only used to that type of dysfunctional relationship. So Show Me Chivalry was trying kind of me like being like, you know what? No, I don't want to attract this. I don't want to be attracted to this anymore. I want someone who's going to treat me with love, respect, kindness, and kind of me also owning where I need to love myself, because there's clearly a missing piece in me where I'm allowing people to treat me like this. So I have to take accountability, like, okay, you need to love yourself more. You need to like value yourself more. But just because your dad treated you like this doesn't mean you're not valuable. So yeah, it was kind of me like just taking accountability and also just really telling someone what I want. And I don't want the toxicity. I want a healthy, like peace-free, healthy communication relationship. Please. I don't want to be crying.
I don't want to be crying for no reason.
Right, like we were good yesterday, now we're bad because you want to ghost me today. You don't want to talk and you're mad, and then you want to be all over me tomorrow. I'm good. Leave me alone.
Okay, let's just say these are boys, not men.
Yes,
you're blocked.
We're going on. Because, you know, I'm a bad boy, but I'm a good man. So there's a difference.
Okay,
So I'm
I
gonna
like that.
definitely shout that fact out. So
So
before we get into the
you were
video,
a
though,
bad boy, but now you're a good man because you can't say you are.
no, I'm still a bad boy.
Oh no, Dom.
You can't be with no woman want to be with a punk. That
doesn't mean. Right. Look, does it just because?
Really?
Look.
We're gonna go to commercial first. We're gonna go to commercial first because I want to come back to the song. Y'all not trapping me today. No. I'm picking my battles from our last conversation. I learned. We're gonna go to commercial, and then when we come back from commercial, we're getting straight into the video. Let's go. Show Me Chivalry by Lauryn Nichole, and we'll be right back to see the rush, boys.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Chrissy, here to let you know that the Evening Rush Network now has an app. Yes, an app, you guys, so you can stay connected on the go and watch all your favorite podcast shows. You can download the app at Google Play Store or Apple iTunes. So spread the word. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Also, if you're looking to start a podcast and really don't know how, well, hit us up at the Evening Rush Network at gmail.com and inquire about time slots, pricings, and everything you may need to get started. We got you. Join the winning team, the Evening Rush Network. And also, download that app. What are you waiting for? Get to it.
Follow the drip.
Are you one that likes to stand out amongst the rest? Well, check out Paint to Drip by The Joker. Paint to Drip is a customized footwear company that it specializes in unique hand-painted, customized footwear, which is hand-painted by The Joker himself. Shipping is available all over, East Coast, West Coast, no matter where you are, we can get your products to you. So follow the drip. Check out their IG page, Painted Drip, for more information. And again, all footwear is customized and hand painted by the Joker himself.
If you're looking for good food made with fresh ingredients, let Chef Beauty pleasure your taste buds. Whether it's a brunch party, a birthday party, a corporate event, or an intimate dinner, we're here to serve all your catering and private chef needs. We can be reached at 718-450-0885, on Instagram at Chef Beauty, by email chefbeauty@icloud.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
Never lie, but if you must lie, lie in the arms of the one you love. I've got a love hangover, so if this is real, don't put me over. I want to feel all your love. I want to feel all your love. So let me hold.
And even though it was just for a couple hours, it more so felt like an eternity. And even though you had to go, I hope I made your night worthwhile, girl. From your boy, Relentless.
I want flowers and big frame pictures. Someone that's gonna help me do the dishes. Chocolate's best with a bouquet. Someone that's gonna love me on my worst day. I want a healthy, give me on vacation. Go on nice trips, vacation. Someone who says they're sorry after we get done arguing. Is it so damn bad that I'm a girl who just wants love? Why does it feel so hard to find someone who actually shows up? Get to know me, call me slowly, show me chivalry. Hoping I can find a guy that gets on one knee. I don't wanna give up, I just wanna find love. Someone that caters to his woman when he's in love. I don't wanna give up, I just wanna find love. Show appreciation to all the stuff. Trust, loyalty, honesty, respect. Warm up in my body and it get me in the bed. Wanna know about me and my intellect. Ooh, wanna see action, I don't wanna hear words. Show me some affection, don't repeat my past hurt. Got genuine intentions, so I stay alert. I don't wanna give up on love. Please don't repeat my past hurt. Is it so damn bad that I'm a girl who just wants love? Why guy that gets on one knee. I don't wanna give up. I just wanna find love. Someone that caters to his woman when he's in love. I don't wanna give up. I just wanna find love. Show appreciation to all his efforts.
Yo, I'm yeah, I'm gonna get to the
Chivalry
video.
ain't dead.
Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. But I just want to shout out our sponsors real quick because I gotta pay bills. No. I ain't. Come on, man.
You about to cry? Find out.
I just want to shout out our sponsors real quick. Shout out to Industry 21 Magazine. Shout out to Seth Beauty. Shout out to Envious Creations, Martine Felton, MartineFelton.com. Shout out to Rainbow Refreshers, the Evening Rush Lemonade. Shout out to Pain and Drip by the Joker. Now, I gotta get to that video.
Ooh.
And it's everybody that know me know I don't run through my sponsors. But I did that for a reason. I had to get to that video. First and foremost, the part where she was like, if you leave, you can guts go. That hit right here. I know that part. And I was just like, yo, I was just emotionally wrapped up in the video. This is why I was like, when I first saw it, I was like, who was Lauryn Nichole? And then when they had her on the show, I was like, yo, I gotta have her. Like, yo, bro. I hit the bro up like, yo, bro, set that up, please, and thank you.
Oh.
That's what I mean by artistry.
Oh wow.
It's yes, you're an amazing artist, but artistry is when you put that video to match what you're saying, word for word, and they feel it. Like you feel it here.
Wow.
It's an emotional feeling you have.
Wow.
Yeah, like yo. I was attached to the video. Like, I know that feeling. I know that. I know every moment of that. Like, I've been there. So, how do you mentally do that when you get somebody locked in and intrigued like that? I need to know. Like,
so he said,
video. No, let's keep it real. Let's keep it 100. I'm TK Rainbow. Let's keep it a buck. People's videos do not match nowadays.
Videos now.
Do not match the song.
I'm keeping the eyes on you right now. Your eyes are kind of watery.
Right? Didn't he look like he was
never that.
I ain't never seen
I'm super thug all day, like every day. I don't cry. I don't do that emotional stuff.
Look,
I thought it was just me.
You got the little everything going on in your eyes, dude.
You gotta give me a second. You gotta give me 2 minutes. I was like, nigga, you crying?
Nah, I had to breathe because I was relating to the video.
Cause you about to cry.
Yes, look at his eyes.
You will not see that from me. Okay, but back to what I was asking.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
tell me how did you do that?
Like,
videos nowadays, like the song has nothing to do with the video. I'm like, what? I was watching a Drake video the other day, and I said, this has absolutely nothing to do with the song. What this video has absolutely nothing to do with the words that are coming out of these two men's mouths. Like, what is?
I definitely get what you mean, and honestly, that's why it's such a significant part for me, like in my artistry, to storytell. I'm huge on like telling a story because everything I write about is coming from like a real authentic place. So I always like, even in my writing process, I'm already thinking like, what do I want my visual to look like? Like,
so you out here storyboarding already?
Pretty much, because I always want it to convey properly for somebody to understand it while they're consuming it. I never wanted to be like, what? What was that? What was the point of that?
Yeah.
So,
that's how I felt watching that video. I was like,
yeah.
But your video, I was like, I get it. I understand.
You get it.
Right? Yeah. Get out.
Get out.
You want to leave, then go and don't come back.
Period. And I think it just helps the audience relate. I always want to think about, because I feel like it's easy when you're an artist to like kind of be selfish a little bit and be like, well, this is what I want to do. But you always have to as well think about who's watching you, because these are the people consuming you. These are the people supporting you. So it's like, if you can't yourself consume it and understand it, what do you think somebody else is going to feel? So I really just try to be selfless with my music, because my artistry, I don't look at it as like about me. I just feel like I'm a vessel to help other people with my story. So I try to always tell it. Yeah.
You tell your story,
Definitely.
but you know that you're.
I watched, like I was. Yeah. Because I told you, when we was backstage, I listened to this while I was at work, and I was like jamming, and I'm messaging them, and I'm like, say, I'm jamming this at work right now. This is fine. Like I'm got my Bluetooth in, and I'm at the desk getting it. A coworker's like, what you listening to? I was like, shh,
not my business.
In a minute. But one thing I love, like I said, your videos are fire. I love the videos, but your music is very relatable, because who hasn't been in a toxic relationship? Who's not sitting there thinking that, that little fantasy of, okay, I'm gonna get married, we're gonna be wearing white, got the picket fence, and we gonna do it. Like, I don't know what person, female, whatever, didn't grow up with that imagination in their head that that's what they wanted. Then the day that they get engaged, proposed to, like, who don't want that? Who don't want that one dude that gonna act right?
Yes, preach.
Because you need to act right. Fire. That's the problem. They don't be acting right.
You need some claps. I'll give you some claps.
I don't feel like you really wanted to give us those claps.
Nah, I gave you the claps.
You gave them to us, but you didn't want to give them.
No, it's bombs. If you get a bomb, that's a good thing.
Even though
I know the bombs is one thing, but you was like, I'll give the way you said it, was like, I'll give you a clap for that. Like,
no, definitely not. Definitely. I'm actually vibing off of every word she just said, because I agree with her.
Okay, because I was about to say, I'm gonna get me a machine. I'm gonna get us our own goddamn claps, because you be acting stingy with the goddamn claps and bombs.
As long as it don't have bombs anyway.
God damn it. Hell, man.
She's not playing.
So yo, I want to get into where I did actually drop. I dropped one. I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay.
Okay. Daddy's Issues. It was it an EP or album? Because you had like so many. It was an album. Okay. So that album was real. I had dropped one for that. Just for the intro.
Yeah.
Anybody that knows me, I love my daughter. That's my world.
Daughters with an S.
Daughters with an S.
I thought you said daughter. I was gonna say you got three of them.
Yeah, my three little girls are everything. Like, those are daddy. Two of them are definitely daddy's girls. The other one, we have daddy issues, but we're still
working on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but we're not to the point of when she spoke, and when she started crying, that shit hit me. I was like, God, wait a minute, time out. Because I swear to God, I one of my daughters ever just think about crying. I'm like, who did it? I'm killing everybody. The world is over. Boom.
What do you do
Let's
when
set
it's
the
you?
bomb off for real. That's that part.
Yeah.
That part right there. What do you do when it's you the one that makes them cry? And it's like, how can I fix it? Because me, I'm you know me, I'm quick to fix it. Like, okay, whoa. I'm like, what's wrong, baby? What you need? Let's go. I'll sell the world. Let's go. Let's go.
I'll sell the world.
So, yo, that's just me. But when she was crying and she was explaining her feelings, like she was, she said, listen, there's no hard feelings, but I need you to understand the way I feel.
Yeah.
And it's hard. Us men, it's hard to understand the way women feel. And when it's your daughter, it's a lot more.
Yeah. I agree.
So when you express first of all, how hard was that to express on an album? Like,
It was really hard. It was really hard, especially because I've grown up being like a mega people pleaser. I like don't like people being upset at me. I don't like confrontation. But I learned at the end of the day, like I said, my story and my trauma is not about me. So I really just had to take self out of it. As embarrassing as it was, as shameful.
First of all, it wasn't embarrassing. It wasn't embarrassing.
Thank you.
It was you
It's
speaking your
embarrassing for
truth.
her. No, but it's embarrassing for her because
But I wanted her to understand that was her speaking her truth.
Oh,
speak your truth. There's nothing wrong with speaking your truth. But go ahead, sweetheart. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Thank you for saying it's not embarrassing, because at the time, I know it's not now, but at the time it was extremely embarrassing. It was something I carried a lot of shame with because I never expressed it to people verbally. I kind of just like faked the facade with him and just acted like we were close. Because he, like, to the public, he was very like, he was everybody's hero. He worked with juvenile kids himself, so I always watched him be other people's heroes, and he never treated me like that. So having to do that project was like, no one's going to believe me, first of all. Two, like I said, it's such a vulnerable topic, and I really just let everything out. I was scared of people's opinions because there's always the keep it in the house. We didn't need to know about your family's business. Three, it's just, you just never know how people will respond, because some people are insensitive to stories like that. Like, oh, you just want attention. And I did get a lot of backlash. Like, I got a lot of support.
From people you know?
Huh?
From people you know?
Yes.
That's why. That's why. It's people you know that are always like, well, why would you say that?
Yes.
Just because you didn't know it was happening.
Yes.
This is my truth.
Other
people relate to you because it happened to them and they had the same thing. Whatever someone was saying to you, they were getting the same thing said to them. People have to realize, just because we're close doesn't mean that you know all my business and know that everything that goes on the inner workings of someone's family. So you can't say, nah, you just want attention. He wouldn't do that. You don't know him. You don't know him. You don't know me and his relationship. No. Yes, I may put on a fake face and say, yes, we're good.
Yeah.
And then the one time I say we're bad, y'all don't believe that. But y'all believe the entire time when I said we was good and I was lying about that.
Exactly. Preach. You better don't play with it. That's facts. You're preaching. And you hit the nail on the coffin. You don't know, like, we only see people's representatives for the most part. Like, unless you are in the household with somebody, most of us are wearing masks, and not like we're being fake. We just turn on different modes sometimes, and that's just a natural human being thing. So that's what it was. It was like the public got a certain mask with my father, and I got the real him. And like you said, I was in the household with him. I'm the one who had to live with him for so and so amount of years, and I got the backlash of however he was feeling internally and whatever he was going through. So it was definitely disheartening getting the backlash, because it was mostly family, of course, on his side, because they feel like they got to defend him. And from the get-go, I've always said, like, I'm not doing this project to bash anybody. I'm not doing it because I'm trying to be spiteful. I just want you to listen to me. I want you to hear me. And I feel like all my life you've done everything but try to do that. And if you won't contact me, he hasn't spoken to me in 4 years now. If you won't contact me, if you don't say anything to me, then this is my only other outlet. At least if we never talk again, I know you heard this and you got my side of the story. And I've told him how I felt my whole life, but this was like my last straw, because I'm like, I just feel like I shouldn't have to keep reaching out to an adult. And I'm a kid. Like, I just want a dad. I want you to be my dad.
The whole thing is, you didn't ask him to be here.
Right.
I didn't ask for this.
Exactly.
And if you didn't want to have anything to do with me, you could have just not had anything to do with me. I don't need you to mentally fit in, emotionally batter me.
Yeah.
I don't need that. Just leave me alone. Just don't participate in this life that is mine. Just gone. Yes.
100%. 100%.
Sound like that sounds like a lot of experience.
Sounds like a lot of what?
Experience. The way you're saying.
No, actually. Well, everybody know my father died. But my father was never really in my life like that, but he also wasn't. When he was there, he would always try to be a good father. He was never trying to, like, mentally and emotionally be like, well, he just wasn't there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we all had parents' issues.
Yeah.
That's all of us. So
For
the
sure.
mental part of that, I definitely understand.
Yeah.
No father, no mother.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? So I get it. I think we all have different songs that we liked from that EP. Mine was Ticking Time Bomb, of course.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that's the one. That's the same one that TK said she liked.
Really?
Yeah, that was actually one of my favorites.
I love that.
And I need to understand what made you feel the way you feel to make that one.
So I realized I've been in therapy for 10 years. I started that when I was 10, because I was watching him treat my mother a certain way as well, which caused a lot of trauma, of course. On top of how he treated me, and then they got a divorce. So that was a lot for a 10-year-old. Right. Yes. We've been very peaceful since that situation, since the divorce. But it was very hard for me to understand as a kid everything that was going on. So my mom has always encouraged me, like, I used to hate therapy, first of all. I was so upset at her for making me go. Like, I would, like, sometimes didn't even want to talk to her at the end of some nights. I was like, I don't want to go. The only reason I hated therapy, though, is because I had to be vulnerable. And my father taught me in my household that vulnerability was not allowed. Emotions are weak. Crying is weak. Suck it up. So when you are trained like that, like you're conditioned like this for your whole life, you are basically.
Crazy. This man is out here helping other people's children. What?
Yeah.
No,
And
that part is when she said that, I looked at myself like, damn, I need to go reevaluate myself. Yeah,
especially
definitely.
no.
I'm
I
the same
mean,
way.
a lot of people tell that to their boys, but to tell that to your girl, that vulnerability is something that can't happen. First of all, men supposedly want their women
I
to
want
be
to build
vulnerable
tough
with them.
women.
You
I
could
want
build
them
a
to
tough
be
woman
tough
without them
women.
not being vulnerable. Like, you need some vulnerability. You can't be walking around here like all the damn time, because then they be like, oh, she's a bitch. That's all they gonna call her. She's a bitch.
Hey,
She's always so
they
damn
better not
mean.
call my baby that. No, they better not. Listen,
That's what they gonna call her,
I
because
have
they're
some
gonna be like,
problems,
she's
Houston.
never soft.
Yeah.
She's never soft. She's always so goddamn tough.
Yep.
That's why. And that's what you men be talking about. Us women being so damn tough and can't be vulnerable. Because our fathers is telling us shit like that.
Things like that. And one thing I feel like he didn't comprehend is that, like, we're sensitive. Like, I'm a little girl. So, like, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm not gonna do everything right. And in his eyes, perfectionism was a thing. Like, if it wasn't perfect, you're getting yelled at, you're getting whatever, you're just getting the utmost, like, attack. So I grew up being a perfectionist as well, which also messed me up mentally. So therapy was like I don't know, I couldn't even process it. Like, I go home just bawling my eyes out because I'm like, why do I have to do this, and why do I feel like this, and I'm not even the one who's causing this and inflicting this on me, but I still have to go through these emotions. So yeah, to further your question, I ended up getting a lot of anger and resentment towards him because I just couldn't for the life of me understand how you could be a hero for all these people, but I'm not getting the same treatment. And every time because I would initiate talking to him, like, my mom had to be like the mediator of us, like, most of my life. And we would talk to him and he'd be like, okay, I get it. And then he'd treat me good for, like, a good 3 weeks. I'd get me a good 3 weeks out of him. And then after those 3 weeks, it was back to who he was. So I just really had a hard time mourning the dad that I wanted and needed. And it made me mad because I'm like, why can you be this for other people and you can't be it for me? I know you have the capability to be it for somebody else. So what is the difference? Is there something wrong with me that you aren't treating me the same way?
He didn't have to be with them all the time.
And that's, come on, we're in a therapy session now. That's the one.
He didn't have to be with them all the time. And he was just giving them what they needed at that time when you needed, whatever you needed it all the time. Exactly. He was just like, this is too much for me.
Exactly. Because it's easy to put on a mask. That's no different than acting. Like, it's easy to do this for a quick 8-hour day. Let me talk to my clients. But when you go home, it's real. When it's your kid, it's real. You have to be present. You have to be there. And he just didn't have the mental capacity to be that. So that's where Ticking Time Bomb came from. I was angry and I was resentful, and I didn't want that to define me or to control me or to have any like weight on my shoulders. So that was kind of my way of releasing it and kind of be like, you know what, you did this, but I'm not going to hold it against you anymore. I'm not going to have any anger or hate towards you. I'm going to pray for you. I still love you to death, and I don't wish anything bad on you, but you just can't be what I need, and that's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Gotta love them from a distance.
Love them from a distance. Yeah.
We can agree to disagree, and I'm out.
Into this next video.
Period.
Long distance.
Before we get into this next video, which is called Cope. By the way. You said you were deep into mental health.
Yes.
How deep are you into mental health? Because you deal with children, so I want to know.
I'm as deep as you could possibly think into mental health. Definitely being in therapy for 10 years has helped me just gain so much knowledge on the topics and like understanding why my brain is wired the way it is, why people may treat you a certain way. It's really helped me not take things so personal, but really just invest into my childhood wounds. I feel like we grow up with our childhood wounds and we can become unaware of it because a lot of the times we don't even know we're traumatized until you come to the world and you're triggered by all these people and by all these things. So I feel like we're walking around with mirrors. Like people are constantly showing us what we need to work on within ourselves. So I believe in like there's always room for evolution, always room for reflection and growth. And sometimes like you're not always like, I'm not saying if you're a victim in the story that you're not the victim, but we also have to always take accountability. And like I said, if I'm allowing this person to treat me this way, what do I need to work on within myself? So I'm just huge on like working on myself, working on my wounds, working on what I need to heal. And that's why I'm so like passionate about it because it's gotten me so far mentally. And I'm the most stable mentally that I've ever been because I work on it. And I feel like it's normal for somebody to be afraid to work on it because of the way it makes you feel. Like it's not easy to be vulnerable. It's not easy to cry, especially in a society where it's so judgmental.
I cry every day, girl.
And period, as you should. And you should because it's a release. Like it's not this weak thing that society has created emotions to be. So
Dawn, you don't already said you dropped a tear, so stop lying.
Oh, period.
Nah. A tear is different.
He said a tear, not a sigh.
That's a cry.
That's
a cry. Crying. That's a cry in my book.
Listen, if y'all want to call in and talk to Lauryn Nichole, the number is 929-282-0266.
And your eyes was watering. Your eyes.
Listen, sometimes just getting your eyes.
Thinks sometimes, he thinks sometimes just because it don't come down. You was crying. You was holding that stuff in. Don't lie to me.
It don't fall.
I'm good.
I know how to hold. I know how to
it
hold
wasn't allergies.
I know what it looked like.
Yeah, nah. Sometimes,
I know what holding in the cry looks like.
It went away. Let's get into Cope, and we're gonna be back in a second. Once again, if y'all want to call in and talk to Lauryn Nichole, the number is 929-282-0266. Let's get into Cope.
The past is the past.
I don't care. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm tired of this.
Trying to cope with my feelings. Been trying to scream for help, but no one's hearing. No, don't really wanna cry. Really can't deny. I always feel so alone. Why do I hold it all in? That ain't how you do it. Yeah. Scared of vulnerability. I don't wanna feel weak, but that's just how I cope. No business out here feeling like a joke. Maybe I should open up, but I can't let go. I don't wanna fight, afraid of being judged. Yeah, I don't wanna go there. That's just how I cope. I don't got no business out here feeling like a joke. Maybe I should open face the fact I can't control it. Try so hard suppressing my emotions, so I don't have to open up, then I end up feeling stuck. I wanna know the unknown. Don't know why I pretend, why I put myself through this, yes. Don't wanna fake it, I just wanna break it. But that's just how I cope. I don't got no business out here feeling like a joke. Maybe I should open up, but I can't let go. I don't wanna fight, afraid of being judged, yeah. I don't wanna go there, that's just how I cope. I don't got no business out here feeling like a joke. Maybe I should open up, but I can't let go. I don't wanna fight, afraid of being judged, yeah. I don't wanna go there. Sometimes I cry for one, in a life I have to mandatory to act good. It's okay if I sneak moves and punch the holes in my wall and cover them up with the dark things I try. Sometimes I scream while I'm driving, take naps at the drive-in, and it's to keep fighting. Post it first on my private. Write 6 paragraphs long, ball it up and put it in the song. But that's just how I cope. I don't got no business out here feeling like a joke. Maybe I should open up, but I can't let go. I don't wanna fight, afraid of being judged, yeah. I don't wanna go there, that's just how I cope. I don't got no business out here feeling like a joke. Maybe I should open up, but I can't let go.
There's only a 1% chance that you're gonna make it.
I'm not doing this anymore.
Trying to cope with my feelings.
And we're back. I'm trying to hold it. I'm like, all right. Dawn just disappeared on us.
Where you at?
But it's all right, because we're better without him. No, I'm joking. let me stop. I love him to death. But he knows I like to play with him like that. No, that was something else.
Definitely that too.
Yes.
Thank you.
So the concept of the video, there was a lot going on in there.
Yes.
So tell us about it.
So Cope was actually written stemmed from the whole dad situation. So, and not even just that, just like being a teenager growing up and trying to filter through your emotions, I feel like it's very hard to cope. It's very hard to figure out how to process and how to regulate your emotions. And I feel like it's easy. Like I saw a lot of my peers run to they became alcoholics, they became drug heads, and I didn't want to go down that path. And I seen how self-destructive it was, which is why I'm so passionate about music. And that's kind of what I wanted to put in the video. So showing different scenarios of trauma, highlighting the mental health therapy scene to encourage people, go to therapy. And if you don't go to therapy, talk to somebody. Like it's better to like your mind, just like your body needs to go to the doctor and you need medicine for it. Your mind needs the same thing, because this 9 times out of 10 is suffering more than your exterior.
Yeah, and if you don't get it off, it will just keep festering and festering and going through, and your mind just, you overthink things.
Yes.
You can't. That's why people don't be sleeping right.
100%. It's like it's a battle. It is a mental battle that people are constantly fighting. So I wanted to highlight that it's kind of like an Alice in Wonderland theme as well. The videographer that did it, he kind of put that in there to kind of make it more aesthetically pleasing. But the bunny rabbit represented like all the fears and all my traumas that I was chasing.
Okay.
And then the people at the end represented all kinds of people from different walks of life. No matter what you look like, we're all struggling and going through something. And then the end of the door was kind of me like showing that it's okay to like go through the door. Like, don't let your trauma and your fear and whatever you were conditioned to be hold you back from who you can be. So like not letting your past define you, and more so using it to like change your narrative. Like you aren't what you've been through, but what you do moving forward, kind of thing. So yeah, I and then the dance scene was me fighting myself. I have dealt with very bad like battle of the minds, intrusive thoughts, overthinking, trying to be good enough, trying to people please, trying to just be something for everybody else but myself. So that's been a constant battle, like just growing up in general. So I wanted to signify that because I feel like we're all going through some type of internal battle, big or small. So
absolutely. Yeah. I know that you said you're working on yourself, but when, I know you said, and you hated to go to therapy, when did it click and you were like, okay, this is what I need?
9 years into therapy, it clicked when I was 19. Yep. The 9th year, I hated it for no. The 10th year, I mean, I'm sorry. No, it's 9. The 9th year. I hated it for 8 years straight. I just didn't like it. But I feel like the older you grow, the more you do experience things, and the more I kind of like, it's all about finding the right therapist too. If you don't have the right therapist, it can kind of mess with it, because at some times I didn't feel like I was growing. It was helping me.
Yes.
So yeah, when I found the right one, I think that's what really helped me, because I noticed the difference in myself. Like the technique she was giving me, like I had to intentionally work on every day. I had a where's the book? It's right here, actually. She told me to get this book off of Amazon, and it's really just like a self-help book. And I wrote in it every single day, just like a whole bunch of paragraphs just about all the things I want to work on within myself, identifying my triggers, identifying my traumas, and things that I need a lot of healing and growth on. And once I started noticing vibrations were higher and I just felt better, I could control my emotions. I was very unstable emotionally at one point. So noticing that difference was like, therapy's good. I'm gonna keep going.
So you knew you had a problem before,
oh yeah,
but you just couldn't identify what that problem. You just thought it was. You thought at some point you probably thought it all stemmed from your father.
Yes.
And you realized that it was him, definitely, but also other things as well.
A whole bunch of other things.
And your therapist now actually brought that out of you. Oh,
yes.
People, you can't stop when you go to therapy once. You can't stop.
Yeah.
Like it's not, you have to find the right therapist for you.
Yes. It's just like life. You can't just try something once and be like, I hate it. No, keep trying.
Now, some things I'm just not going to do.
She said something I'm just not going to. Right. Not all things. Don't try
That's like your friends. They try drugs once and they're like, no, don't do that.
Everything except that. Don't do that one.
Now, what'd you say, Dawn?
I said, me personally, I love therapy.
On this journey that you have, was there anything that you see you didn't feel like it was a problem until you went to therapy?
That's a really good question. I can't say so. I feel like I always definitely knew there was 100% a problem. Like there was nothing in me that was like, there's nothing wrong with you. Now, did I try to fake like there was nothing wrong with me? 100%, because nobody wants to admit to others that there's something wrong. But I knew internally, deep down, that I had an issue because I was so emotional. I was, I don't know, I was just so depressed and so sad all the time. And I'm naturally a bubbly, like high vibrational, very like upbeat person. So I knew like when I came home and I was feeling like I was crying myself to sleep and I was emotionally eating so bad. I was like, okay, you need some help. Something's not right.
I'm a smile through, but I know there's a problem.
I know there's a problem.
My mother said, "Are you ready?" And I was like, "No, I'm not."
I swear. It's not an easy journey. And that's the thing. Like when you go to therapy, you have to be ready to look at yourself in the mirror, which is one of the hardest things to do.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Like,
Definitely. I could
you know
definitely vibe with you when you said that.
Taking accountability for your own actions. Sometimes you'd be like,
man,
damn, I gotta say I did that.
Yes. It's the ego and the pride in us. Like we all, it's not even necessarily meant from a ill place, but we all, we don't want to admit that we're wrong. We don't want to admit that we hurt someone or that we said something that could offend somebody, because in our eyes, well, I didn't mean to do that. But just because you didn't mean to doesn't mean that it didn't happen. And knowing that it's okay, like everybody's human. It's okay to make mistakes. You're not gonna please. You're not gonna make everybody happy. And I think the more we are okay with that, the healthier we'll be and the healthier relationships we'll have.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Before we get up out of here, I just want to say once again, thank you.
Oh.
Definitely an inspiration.
Oh, thank you.
Inspiration going. Like, don't give up. Don't stop. Make sure you keep going. That voice is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
How do you want to go out to?
I guess inspirational message. I kind of always do this in all my interviews. If you feel like giving up, please keep going. You see this version of myself here today after like 10 years of doing work within myself. So yeah, I just want to say, don't be afraid to face yourself. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Don't be afraid to let your emotions out. Don't be afraid to be authentically you. We live in a society that makes us feel like we have to fit in, and that makes us feel like we have to be like everybody else, or this unrealistic expectation. And I think that also causes a lot of halts within us and a lot of depression, even just comparison. So yeah, just keep going. Don't compare yourself to anybody. Your journey is yours, and you are made to be authentically you, and God ain't make nobody like you for a reason. So keep going and love yourself.
Right.
And that's what I got.
Preach.
DK, how you want to go out? Oh, let them know how they can find you.
Oh, you can find me on Instagram.
And again, what?
Okay.
Yes.
You want me?
Yeah.
Let them know how they can find you.
Yeah. You can find me on Instagram at Lauryn Nichole Official. That's LaurynNichole Official. You can find me on YouTube, Pandora, Apple Music, Spotify at just Lauryn Nichole, Facebook, Lauryn Nichole. And I hope you guys enjoy everything that you hear and that you listen to. And I always say this too, I'm a good listener. So if you need somebody to talk to, I'm here.
CK, how you want to go out?
First, I again thank you for coming on. You got a new fan over here besides you that made Dawn cry. You definitely have a new fan, because I definitely enjoy your music and I can definitely relate. I salute you also on you being adamant about your mental health and your mom supporting you with it, in all the issues, because people don't understand how much mental health affects your life.
Yes.
And at the same time, Black folks don't believe in therapy. So I definitely salute you on that. I have a trauma coach and I have another therapist that I deal with, and they have definitely helped me on my healing journey with the childhood trauma and how to navigate in adulthood, because we don't realize how much that trauma affects our relationships that we're trying to be in. And you have to be able to overcome the issues, the trauma, and to be able to grow and elevate. So with all that you're doing, I salute. Your journey shows on you. Despite you being dark pop, your journey shows on you. Your aura, and love it. And I thank you for coming on the show.
Oh, you're gonna make me cry. See, I'm still emotional now. I'm gonna cry. Thank you.
You being emotional is fine. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Period. Thank you so much.
You said you're dark pop. You want to be sad, but not be sad, all at the same damn time.
Right? Yes.
You're welcome.
All right. I want to say thank you, Lauryn Nichole.
Rainbow, how would you like to go out?
I already started my going out.
My bad. Well, you're supposed to wait for me to ask you how do you want to go out. So how do you want to go out? Thank you.
You was taking too damn long, so I thought I'd do it myself. Anyway.
My cheeks hurt. Oh my God.
I just want to thank, like I would say, I want to thank Lauryn Nichole for being here. Absolutely amazing voice. I want to thank your mother for supporting you so much. And thank you for getting that divorce.
Yes.
Really?
What? He was being a very toxic man to his wife and his child. So yes, he had to go.
Okay, I can't.
I also want to say thank you.
At this moment, I'm gonna stay confused though.
I just want to say thank you for everybody who watched, everyone who was in the comments. And I want to thank TK for, being here. And I want to thank Dawn for being here. I want to thank me for being here, because without me, there is no show. I'm joking, y'all. I'm joking. But I want to say thank y'all. God bless and good night.
I can't.
I swear you can't make this team up, man. You can't make this team up. I swear you can't. First and foremost, I gotta say thank you, Lauryn Nichole. I appreciate. This has been weeks in the making, and truthfully, it was worth every minute. So I want to thank you for pulling up. I want to thank your mother once again. Listen. Keep
Mama
supporting
Ida.
your daughter. You're doing an amazing job. I can't commend you more and more of being such a great inspiration and mother to her.
Absolutely.
I can't say the divorce part because I believe work it out. God, yeah, I don't know. Maybe
they
tried.
Understands. They tried.
Part of me understands. No, listen.
Go.
Part of me understands. Sometimes you gotta go. You gotta go. I'm with it, 100%. So I understand. I can relate.
Clearly, Dawn, he had to go. He ain't speak to his daughter in 4 years. He had to go.
I agree. That's why I said part of me, I understand. You gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah.
I want to thank everybody that tuned in, everybody that was in the comments. Thank you to everybody that supports this young lady's music. Please go to her Spotify. Run them numbers up, man. Like, definitely go run her numbers up. It's Lauryn Nichole, definitely.
Yes.
Thank you.
Once again, another great show, another amazing moment. I have to, before we get off, because I don't want to forget, I want to shout out our last guest, Danielle.
Yes.
Listen,
absolutely.
She had amazing products. She had amazing products. She sent us products. So shout out to Danielle. Sent us smudges.
Y'all ain't ready. That's right. We got everything.
Thank you, Danielle. I love it.
Thank you, Danielle. This is what I say when you come to somebody's show. Then listen, there's nothing wrong with
Hold up,
sending
you
them
got
some gifts. We appreciate
if you
it,
got
especially if you're
product,
your own business.
if you got product, you send that product, and we will then continue to talk about your product.
Yes.
Because it is good product.
Yes. Yes. And I just want to tell her thank you. We definitely appreciate it. I'm sorry I couldn't make the video. I was sick. So the boy was down. I couldn't make the video when I wanted to. It happened.
Out here shitting and shit.
But you gotta tell everybody my business. Stop telling everybody my business.
You told everybody your business earlier.
That was earlier.
You did.
Past that part. You got poor Lauren here holding her cheeks. Like, more.
My cheeks hurt so bad from laughing all night.
Listen.
Maybe I should do a stand up.
You should. You're hilarious.
I want everybody to I want everybody that's supporting the show to remember, starting next week, you have to come to the eveningrushnetwork.com to watch us. We are no longer going to be on Facebook. We're no longer going to be on YouTube. Please support us. Support as much as we possibly can. We're everywhere. I don't know when we're not everywhere. And we're in 3 different places. So I just want everybody to understand that. Rainbow is in Atlanta. TK is in Texas. I'm in New York. And we out here. We everywhere. So that's what it is. Shout out to Envy once again. Congratulations on the Fleet promotion.
Yes, honey. Yes.
Listen, well deserved. That's a part of the team. That's a part of the family. So I want to go out by saying, listen, tap in, man. It's great to support each other and do what we do. I just want to say once again, the tour is coming. Got to show it up. The Still Love tour is definitely in effect. Quasia, Terrence Love, and Essence Official with special guest Jay Relentless. Yo, this shit is real. Trying to get the sponsors and everything else. Yo, y'all some real people, B. Y'all real out here. The business is real. Shout out to Joker, man.
Thought it was fake.
Yo, listen. When you want to show support, you got to do what you got to do, man. And this is we do this for y'all. We do this. Entertainment is done for the people, the fans, the people that love us, to support us. So understand, we doing this for you. We out here for you. Lauryn Nichole, she's out here for y'all. And she's going through she's going through, and she's expressing it for somebody to reach out. And definitely people are reaching, trust me. So on that note, I just want to say we love y'all. I hope everybody enjoyed 2024 because we going hard in the paint. Come to the eveningrushnetwork.com. Check out. Oh, yeah, that was like crazy. I hit you with all 3 at one time. Yo, make sure y'all tap in because the show is going to replay tomorrow on the Evening Rush Network Radio and on fleetradionetwork.com. So make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. Go to the app. Download the app. You can hear it for free.
Download that app. What are you waiting for? As Chrissy would say.
Right now. Yes. We'll catch y'all next week. And we're going to be talking business next week. So let's get it.
Wait, before you have something to say. Wait, hold on.
Oh, go ahead.
I just want to say before we go, I just want to thank you guys so much for having me on your platform and extending it to me and talking to me and promoting me and showing me so much love and understanding. It really means a lot. I thank you for taking the time to even listen to my music, a song, let alone most of them. And I couldn't be more grateful. So I'm just so appreciative to platforms like you because you don't have to do this. So I appreciate that you create platforms like this for artists because it's not an easy path. So I give you guys the utmost respect, all of your flowers, all of the love. I support you 10 toes down. I'm gonna always share your stuff, and I'm thankful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I just want to let you know once you come here, you become family.
Yay!
So you're welcome to pull up anytime you have something new. Let us know, and we'll get you right in and let's handle business. This is what we do. So
one more month until something new.
We kidnap people. So don't get it twisted. We do kidnap people. We kidnap. Okay, so we know.
We kidnapped TK. We did kidnap her.
Oh God!
But it wasn't like it was. It wasn't like she didn't enjoy the kidnapping. She did.
I'm happy you kidnapped. I'm happy you did. You guys met.
Yeah, I got kidnapped. Yeah.
We're good at kidnapping. So we take you like you're now our family. Hello.
I love it.
Come on aboard.
I'm blessed.
That's it.
Blessed to be a part.
Yeah. So just let you know, Evening Rush is definitely your family. We definitely support anything you do. And that goes for any of our shows on here. And we have multiple shows. So therefore, trust me, we're all here to show you that same amount of love. All right. So we up out of here. We'll catch y'all all next week. You already know what it is, man. It's the Evening Rush. Tap in, man. Tap in. My nephew told me I'm a king and the crown fitted.